2025 was quite the year, and I really cannot complain. I did a lot of cool things. I made new friends. I shared parts of myself and became more vulnerable in ways that I never thought I would. I'm sorry, that's not the point right now. You know, it's quite stupid to shoot aimlessly and hope that you land exactly where you want to. I'll speak on that later. I've been eyeing this hair dye for a while, and I think it's finally time. I guess this is Hair Goes Nothing. I already have my, old shirt and all the purple stuff. I find it quite funny that this is all I need. I've never done anything like it, so let the party begin. All I have to do is open the developer and then pour in what? Okay, Here Goes Nothing. Like, if she's mad, she's mad. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Gonna have to go a lot faster than that. You know, looking back, I definitely should have combed out my hair first, but I knew everything was still gonna work out. You know why? I put in minimum effort and had maximum expectations. Right, like, when has that ever worked? Ooh, the scent is disgusting. You're gonna kill me. LOL. I hope this was the right decision. I think it was, but you never know. Anyways, yeah, I have like 10 more minutes to wait and then I'll see how it looks. And this is the color I thought it was gonna be. But of course my delusional self is still feeding into my own delusion. Tomorrow. So this is the result of the hair, and as you can tell, it does not look very purple. No, not at all. And the only thing I could do at this point, I'm thinking I'm just gonna buy another box of dye and let it sit for a good hour and a half, and this time my hair isn't as oily. So hopefully that does the trick. Let's see like how it looks on my other frames. Yeah, because changing my frames is suddenly gonna make my hair look more purple. Are you kidding me? And you guys were just gonna sit here and watch me do that? No. Not at all, okay? No. Welcome to my vision board, where my hopes and prayers all live together in perfect harmony. Now, I already started cutting out everything so far, but of course, me and my perfectly credible self printed it double-sided. So I had to put a couple others onto this sheet, and I'll cut this at the front. Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy soul. Clearly my mind isn't very healthy. The thing about a board is that you cannot just put stuff and put no form of action behind it. So this year I'm making sure that what I want, I'm being more, oh my goodness. Of course, my silly self. See? It's gonna have to work. It's gonna have to work. As I was saying, you have to back up your goals with action. I also like going into this with the perspective of, not right now. Meaning, just because I don't get what I want immediately doesn't mean I'll never get it. And if I do never get it, that's okay, because chances are I would have ended up getting something much better. Something that I didn't even realize was, possible for me. Honestly, yeah, don't stress yourselves. Also, there's a few things on my board this year that are the literal same as last year, because I sat on my butt. Like last year, I said I wanted to get my license, and No, I didn't want a car. No, I didn't. I actually have like no urge to drive. Like, it's crazy. But starting college shows me that, oh wait, maybe I do need a car. Maybe I do actually need to drive. And yes, of course, I put the license on my vision board, but did I do anything to get there? No. So of course it's gonna stay right there on the board. Okay, I'm at the stage where I'm sort of running out of space in general. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures left. Alright, now I got one that says 2026. She can go right there. The picture I have with studying is not going to be able to fit on this board. So that's probably a sign that I already study enough, How deep can it be? Okay, I'm finally on the last stretch, and honestly, this is good. This is very good. Where does New York Fashion Week go? Maybe right there. Cover it over just like so. So now that it has both sides of the film, I'll be able to just easily put this through the laminating machine. Why did I say it like that? The laminator, bruh. Okay, first time through. Not bad. So far it's pretty good. I think I'm gonna put it through one more time. I'm just gonna run it on the cooler setting. Okay, yeah, I'm very happy and very satisfied with my vision board. Getting back into painting, like, I have been slacking out of my creative bag. And I feel like it's been a long time since I've actually painted something. Everything I've been doing right now has just been, oh, I'm bored, let me paint. But it's been a while since I painted on like a big canvas and actually put it up in my staircase like I used to. So I'm gonna get back into that and touch grass. And then lastly, me and my devotional life. Like, Jesus has been my bestie last year, and I would like him to be my bestie again this year. And yeah, that's everything. So along with my vision board, I also did a digital detox, and that involved me making my phone wallpaper the same as my vision board. I also made a really cool wallpaper for my laptop, and I just feel like this one resonates more with me as a person. I had to go through my emails and mass delete because having an inbox at 4,000 plus is absolutely diabolical. And of course, I cleaned out my gallery. Okay, this is how much I'm starting with. And let's see how much I end with. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much because I have been clearing out my camera whenever I have like a free moment. But it still piles up very, very quickly. And then I have a bunch of other albums that I'm gonna have to go through. So this is what my room is looking like now, and I still have all my Christmas decor up. I'm definitely gonna finish doing my room soon. I have this sort of vision that I want, just like between different corners, how I want the walls to look, maybe adding in some shelves, maybe changing the wallpaper from black, or maybe changing the pink. I do not know yet, but it's so much that's in my mind. But for now, I know I definitely want to make a little art slash poster slash movie wall, so I'm gonna do that. And honestly, right now it's just a matter of, do I clean my room first or do I decorate first? I think we know what the answer is. And yep, I did it again. I literally played.
Of course you played.
Girl, are we surprised? Of course it would have made more sense to clean and then decorate and make an art wall, but you know, common sense isn't so common, and after everything that has gone wrong, my hair, I feel like this is the one thing that would cheer me up. This type of shape is what I'm going for. I'm adding these 2 CDs for some added spunk. I'm so very glad I was able to do this for myself, and I think my room is starting to finally look a little bit more like me. And I hope over time it only grows to be that way. Everyone deserves like that little safe haven of theirs, you know? All done. I really like her, honestly. I have a few more finishing touches. So I'm gonna go run and get some Velcro to stick my vision board and these 2 CDs. Anyway, hey, what's up? I figured, like, you know, I haven't really sat down and talked much in this video, obviously, evidently, but you still get to like hear my thoughts, hear my thinking, you know what I mean? So over the course of like, you know, this reset, I realized I was putting way too much pressure on the reset itself, and my room still isn't clean. At least I have a nice background, I'll give you that. Well, I'll give me that. I have a good background. My room still isn't like pristine. I still have these Christmas decorations, but honestly, I'll knock it out in no time. And I have these 2 journals. And with these 2 journals, I have one for my devotional thoughts and one just for like, you know, actual journaling. Now, like, I'm gonna finish this book off strong and just write like about things that matter. Maybe I'm thinking I'm gonna write a couple prompts in there, or like in the morning I can find a prompt and just write. And for this book, which is the one where I write all my devotional thoughts in, I unfortunately have not been as consistent as I would like to be. I wrote, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got this book in 2024. 2024. So that in and of itself should just like show you how inconsistent I've been. Not to say I haven't like picked up a Bible or did any devotional since 2024, but definitely to say that I haven't been writing as much as I would like to write. And that's something I'm gonna change right about now. So if you want to, no pressure of course, but if you want to join me, you can. Okay, I'm done writing all my little thoughts. And honestly, yeah, I think this year, no, I don't think, I know this year I'm gonna prioritize up here. Prioritize it very well. Because last year wasn't bad, but you can tell, like, I was going through it. I was in the trenches, like, at so many different points in the year. One morning I woke up and I could not walk. So also, like, not just caring for up here, but also caring for my body and not ignoring, like, the warning signs that it's giving me when it's telling me to rest and I'm not resting. Because obviously, like, that's just not gonna end up very pretty for myself. I'm not playing, like, I'm gonna put so much grass in my body that I'm gonna, like, exude just pure radiance. Speaking of grass, get on your liquid chlorophyll. Like, that clears you up, detoxes you. Like, your odor gone, your, like, smell, your grease gone. Like, you are clean to a crisp. And no, you're not gonna turn green. You know why? Because you're not a plant. You're not a plant. So yes, you can take chlorophyll and you will not turn green. Not sure if anyone actually thought that, but anyways, I love the placement of my vision board. I decided to just put it over my bed, and of course I'm gonna take all my Christmas stuff down. Knitting was great, but I'm glad I was finally able to start cleaning my room. There's no point in saying, oh yeah, I'm in a better headspace, I have everything sorted out, and the whole time my environment doesn't even reflect that. Are you kidding me? I'm definitely gonna get that dye, and I'm definitely gonna try this again because, you know, for all the reasons I already explained, like this, I mean, it's definitely purple and it's lightening over time, which I heard dye is supposed to do that, but I never, it's actually doing it, which is good. I hope you enjoyed. I hope your year will turn out even better than you imagined it. Thank you for prepping with me, and I will see you all in the next one. Consistency. Anyways, I love you too. Bye.